Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video from our channel, Celebs in Peace. In this video, we'll be highlighting American celebrities who have passed away today, and in the last few days, along with other notable figures from around the world. Before we proceed, we kindly ask you to show your love and support by giving this video a like and subscribe the channel. It means a lot to us. Thank you. And now, let's begin.
Virginia Giuffre, an American woman who worked to help people who had been hurt by others, sadly passed away at 41 years old. Her family said she died by suicide on her farm in Australia. She had a very hard life because of the abuse and pain she went through. Virginia became known for speaking out about the bad things done by Jeffrey Epstein, who hurt many people. She helped put one of his helpers, Ghislaine Maxwell, in prison for 20 years. Virginia also said that when she was 17, Prince Andrew hurt her and she sued him. The case was settled, but Prince Andrew said the story wasn't true. Virginia worked hard to help others who had been hurt like her. She started a group called Speak Out, Act, Reclaim, So Are, to help people who had been trafficked and abused. She was very brave and inspired many people to speak up and try to get justice. Virginia will be remembered for her strength and for helping others. She leaves behind her 3 children, who she loved very much. Her death is a big loss for everyone who wants to stop abuse and exploitation. Lar Park Lincoln, an American actress known for her roles in TV and movies, has passed away at 63 years old. The cause of her death is not known. She was born Lori Jill Park in Dallas, Texas. Lar became famous for playing Linda Fairgate on the soap opera Knots Landing, where her character was tricky and very interesting. She was on the show from 1987 to 1991. She also starred in the scary movie Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood in 1988, where she played Tina, a young woman with special powers. In addition to acting, Lar worked hard to help others. She started a school called Actors Audition Studios, where she taught young actors and shared her knowledge. She also wrote a book called Get Started, Not Scammed, to help people who want to work in movies and TV. Over her 45-year career, she appeared in many shows like Freddy's Nightmares, Murder, She Wrote, and Beverly Hills 90210. Her work earned her the Bronze Halo Award, which celebrates people who make a positive difference in entertainment. Lar Park Lincoln leaves behind her 2 children, Piper and Trevor, her grandchildren, and other family members. She will be remembered for her acting and her work helping others, and her story will continue to inspire people for many years. James L. Swanson, an American author and historian, passed away at 66 years old from brain cancer in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. Swanson was best known for his best-selling book, Manhunt, The 12-Day Chase for Lincoln's Killer, which tells the story of the dramatic hunt for John Wilkes Booth after he killed President Abraham Lincoln. The book won an Edgar Award and was made into a TV miniseries by Apple TV+. Swanson also wrote other important books like Bloody Crimes, The Chase for Jefferson Davis, and The Death Pageant for Lincoln's Corpse and Chasing Lincoln's Killer. He didn't just write books. Swanson also studied other important moments in American history, such as the murders of President John F. Kennedy and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and the Deerfield Massacre of 1704. He was deeply involved in preserving history, serving on the Advisory Council for Ford's Theater Society and the Lincoln Bicentennial Commission. He was also a member of the Abraham Lincoln Institute and the Abraham Lincoln Association. Swanson had a huge collection of Lincoln items, showing how much he loved history and worked to keep the past alive. His work will continue to teach and inspire people for many years. His death is a great loss to both the literary and historical communities. Pope Francis, the first pope from Latin America, has passed away at the age of 88. He died from complications of a stroke and heart failure. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina, he was the son of Italian immigrants. Before becoming a priest, he worked as a chemical technician and even as a nightclub bouncer. He became a Jesuit priest in 1969 and later became Archbishop of Buenos Aires in 1998 and a cardinal in 2001. In 2013, he was elected as the 266th Pope, taking the name Francis in honor of Saint Francis of Assisi. This was a historic moment as he became the first Pope from the Americas, the first Jesuit Pope, and the first to choose the name Francis. As Pope, he was known for his focus on humility, helping the poor, and making the church more modern and open. He lived in a simple guest house instead of the luxurious papal residence to show his dedication to a humble life. Pope Francis spoke out about issues like climate change, migration, and the environment in his writings. He also worked to make the church better by addressing abuse cases and pushing for reforms. He built bridges with other religions and reached out to people who felt left out by the church. Even though some people disagreed with his progressive views, he was loved by millions around the world for his kindness and dedication to the teachings of Jesus. Pope Francis will be remembered for his compassion, efforts to change the church, and his care for the world's most vulnerable people. His death marks the end of an important chapter in the history of the Catholic Church. Val Kilmer, a famous American actor known for his incredible roles in movies, has passed away at the age of 65 due to complications from pneumonia. His family confirmed that he died in Los Angeles, surrounded by his loved ones. Born in 1959 in Chatsworth, California, Kilmer was a talented young actor and was the youngest of his time to be accepted into the prestigious Juilliard School's drama division. He started acting on stage but quickly moved to film, making his debut in the comedy Top Secret in 1984. Kilmer became well known for his role as Tom "Iceman" Kazansky in Top Gun, 1986, which made him a major Hollywood star. He also gained fame for playing rock star Jim Morrison in The Doors, 1991, and his portrayal of Doc Holliday in Tombstone, 1993, is still remembered today. His famous line, "I'm your Huckleberry," became very popular. Kilmer even played Batman in Batman Forever, 1995, showing his ability to take on many different characters. Besides acting, Kilmer was also an artist and writer. In 2020, he wrote a memoir called "I'm Your Huckleberry," sharing his life and career. A documentary about his life called Val, 2021, showed how he dealt with his battle against throat cancer and his resilience. Val Kilmer will be remembered for his amazing talent and dedication to his work. He leaves behind his 2 children, Mercedes and Jack, and a lasting legacy of films that will continue to entertain and inspire people. His death marks the end of an era for both Hollywood and his many fans. Johnny Tillotson, an American singer-songwriter and popular 1960s teen idol, has passed away at the age of 86 due to complications from Parkinson's disease. His wife, Nancy Tillotson, confirmed his death in a touching tribute. Born in Jacksonville, Florida, Tillotson began his music career in 1958 and quickly became famous with his hit song "Poetry in Motion," 1960, which reached number 1. 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 in the UK. He also wrote and performed the ballad "It Keeps Right" on A. Hurton, 1962, which earned him his first Grammy nomination and was later covered by stars like Elvis Presley and Dean Martin. His second Grammy nomination came for his version of "Heartaches by the Number," 1965, helping to solidify his place in music history. Over his career, Tillotson released many albums and had 31 singles appear on the Billboard Hot 100 chart between 1958 and 1971. His unique mix of pop and country music made him loved by audiences worldwide. Johnny Tillotson is survived by his wife Nancy, his son John, his stepdaughter Genevieve, and his grandchildren. His legacy as a talented musician and kind-hearted person will continue to inspire fans and artists for many years. Dale Haddon, a Canadian model, actress, and advocate for women's education, has sadly passed away at the age of 76 due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Her family confirmed her death at her home in Solberry Township, Pennsylvania. Born in Montreal, Quebec, Haddon began her career as a model and gained worldwide fame when she appeared on the cover of the 1973 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. She became a well-known figure in the beauty industry, working as a spokesperson for big brands like L'Oreal, Estée Lauder, and Revlon. Haddon was also known for challenging the way aging was viewed in modeling, continuing to represent beauty campaigns well into her 40s. In addition to her modeling career, Haddon had a successful acting career. She starred in Disney's The World's Greatest Athlete, 1973, and appeared in North Dallas 40, 1979, alongside Nick Nolte. She also had guest roles on television shows like Max Headroom and The Hitchhiker, showing her range as an actress. Haddon was also deeply committed to helping others. She founded Women One, a nonprofit organization that provides educational opportunities for women and girls in underserved communities. Her humanitarian work extended to her involvement with UNICEF and Free the Children, where she worked to make a positive impact in the world. Dale Haddon leaves behind a lasting legacy of beauty, talent, and compassion. She is survived by her family and many people who were inspired by her work. Her death is a great loss to the worlds of fashion, film, and philanthropy. Roy Thomas Baker, a famous British music producer, has passed away at the age of 78. His family said he died at his home in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Roy was born in Hampstead, London. He started his career working at Decca Studios, where he helped make music with famous artists like David Bowie, the Rolling Stones, and The Who. Later, he moved to Trident Studios, where he found and started working with the band Queen, helping them create their unique sound. Baker worked hard to produce Queen's first albums, like Queen, Queen 2, Sheer Heart Attack, and the famous A Night at the Opera. He also helped make Bohemian Rhapsody, one of Queen's most well-known songs, which made him famous in music history. Baker also worked with other popular bands, including The Cars, Journey, Mötley Crüe, and Foreigner. Some of the big songs he helped create are Just What I Needed by The Cars and Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. Baker was known for using new ways to mix music, like layering voices and sounds, which became an important part of his work. He worked in music for more than 40 years and changed the way rock and pop music sounded. Roy Thomas Baker is survived by his wife, Terry Livrano Baker, and his brother, Alan Baker. His death is a big loss to music, but the songs he helped create will be remembered for a long time. John Feinstein, a famous American sports writer and author, has passed away at the age of 69 due to natural causes. His family confirmed that he died at his home in McLean, Virginia. Feinstein is best known for his book, A Season on the Brink, 1986, which gave an inside look at the Indiana University men's basketball team under their tough coach, Bobby Knight. The book became very popular and was later made into a TV movie, making Feinstein one of the most respected voices in sports journalism. Throughout his career, Feinstein wrote 44 books, including A Good Walk Spoiled, 1995, A Detailed Account of Life on the PGA Tour, and Living on the Black, 2008, which followed pitchers Tom Glavine and Mike Mussina. His books were known for their deep research and interesting stories, which earned him a loyal group of readers. In addition to his books, Feinstein was a longtime columnist for The Washington Post and wrote for other magazines like Golf Digest and Sporting News. His love for sports began when he was at Duke University, where he wrote for the student newspaper, The Chronicle, and started his successful career. John Feinstein is survived by his wife, Christine, and his children, Bridget, Jane, and Danny. His work as a storyteller and his focus on the personal side of sports will continue to inspire many readers and writers. His passing is a great loss to sports journalism. Max Frankel, a respected American journalist and former executive editor of the New York Times, has passed away at the age of 94. His family confirmed that he died at his home in Manhattan due to natural causes. Born in Gera, Germany in 1930, Frankel and his mother fled the Nazis when he was a child and moved to the United States in 1940. He began his career at the New York Times as a campus correspondent while studying at Columbia University. Over the next 40 years, he became one of the most important figures in American journalism. Frankel was the executive editor of the New York Times from 1986 to 1994, during which he focused on investigative reporting and high-quality journalism. He played a key role in publishing the Pentagon Papers, an important event in the history of press freedom. In 1973, he won the Pulitzer Prize for his coverage of President Richard Nixon's visit to China, which showed his talent for storytelling and understanding of world events. Throughout his career, Frankel worked to make newsrooms more diverse and mentored many young journalists. He also wrote several books, including his memoir, The Times of My Life, and My Life with the Times, where he shared his personal story and the changes in American journalism over the years. Max Frankel is survived by his wife, Joyce Pernick, his 3 children, and his grandchildren. His work as a journalist and his commitment to truth will continue to inspire future generations. His passing marks the end of a significant era in journalism. Paul D'Amato, an American actor known for his roles in popular movies, has passed away at the age of 76 after fighting a rare brain disorder called progressive supranuclear palsy for 4 years. His family confirmed that he died at his home in Worcester, Massachusetts. D'Amato started his acting career after graduating from Emerson College and serving in the Massachusetts Army National Guard. He became well known for playing Tim Dr. Hook McCracken in the 1977 hockey comedy Slapshot. His character's tough look and crazy eyes became famous, even inspiring an illustration of Wolverine in Marvel Comics. D'Amato also had a role in The Deer Hunter, 1978, where he played a Green Beret in a scene with Robert De Niro at a wedding reception. Beyond acting, he worked in the ski industry for more than 40 years, helping people fit their ski boots and working as a ski technician. He was also passionate about helping others, raising money for causes that support children in need. Paul D'Amato is remembered for his work as an actor and his kind heart. He is survived by his partner Marina Ray, his sister Andrea L. D'Amato, and his extended family. His passing is a big loss to both the film industry and the world of charity. Will Hutchins, a beloved American actor best known for his role in the classic Western TV show Sugarfoot, has passed away at the age of 94 due to respiratory failure. His wife, Barbara Hutchins, confirmed his death at North Shore University Hospital in Manhasset, New York. Born Marshall Lowell Hutchison in Los Angeles, California, Hutchins began his career after serving as a cryptographer in the U.S. Army during the Korean War. He studied cinema arts at UCLA and was signed by Warner Brothers, where he became famous for his role as Tom Brewster, a kind and smart frontier lawyer in Sugarfoot. The show aired from 1957 to 1961, and Hutchins' easygoing personality and humor helped redefine the typical Western hero. Hutchins also starred in the NBC sitcom Hey, Landlord, 1966 to 67, and the CBS comedy Blondie, 1968 to 69, where he played the character of Dagwood Bumstead. He appeared in movies alongside Elvis Presley in Spin Out, 1966, and Clambake, 1967, even singing a duet with Presley in Clambake. His other film roles included parts in The Shooting, 1965, and Shangani Patrol, 1970. Later in his career, Hutchins became a clown and performed as Patches the Clown in Australia's Ashton Family Circus. Though he left Hollywood later in life, Hutchins remained a beloved figure to fans of classic TV shows and westerns. He is survived by his wife, Barbara, and his daughter, Jennifer. His legacy as a talented actor from television's golden age will continue to be celebrated by fans worldwide. His passing marks the end of an era for those who love classic TV and film. Clodagh Rogers, a well-known Northern Irish singer and television personality, has passed away at the age of 78 after a long illness. Her family confirmed that she died peacefully at her home in Cobham, surrounded by loved ones. Born in Warren Point, County Down, Rogers started singing when she was just 12 years old and signed her first record deal at 15. She became famous in the late 1960s with hits like Come Back and Shake Me and Goodnight Midnight, making her the best-selling female singles artist in the UK in 1969. Her lively performances and unique voice earned her much praise. Rogers gained international fame when she represented the United Kingdom at the Eurovision Song Contest in 1971, held in Dublin. Her song, Jack in the Box, earned her 4th place in the contest and became a big hit in the UK. Despite facing threats from the IRA, because she was a Northern Irish Catholic representing Britain, Rogers continued with her performance, showing her bravery and dedication as an artist. Besides her music career, Rogers was a familiar face on television, appearing in shows like Celebrity Squares and The Morecambe and Wise Show. She also performed on stage in West End productions such as Pump Boys and Dinettes and Blood Brothers. Her versatility and charm made her a beloved figure in entertainment. Clodagh Rogers is survived by her 2 sons, Matthew and Sam, and her extended family. Her legacy as a talented performer and courageous person will continue to inspire many. Her passing marks the end of an era for fans of Eurovision and classic pop music. Dennis Arndt, a respected American actor known for his strong presence on both stage and screen, has passed away at the age of 85. His family confirmed that he died peacefully at his home in Ashland, Oregon. The cause of his death has not been shared. Born in 1939 in Seattle, Washington, Arndt led an extraordinary life before becoming an actor. He served as a helicopter pilot during the Vietnam War, earning 2 Purple Hearts for his bravery. After his time in the military, he pursued acting, starting in regional theater and quickly becoming known for his talent. Arndt spent 15 seasons at the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, where he gave unforgettable performances in plays like King Lear, The Tempest, and Othello. His portrayal of Prospero in The Tempest, 2014, was especially praised, showing his skill in bringing depth to Shakespeare's characters. On Broadway, Arndt received a Tony Award nomination for his role as Alex Priest in Simon Stevens's Heisenberg, 2017, alongside Mary Louise Parker. His performance as a quiet butcher navigating an unexpected romance was praised as a masterclass in acting. Arndt also appeared in many television shows and movies, including L.A. Law, Anacondas, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid, and Basic Instinct. His versatility and commitment to his craft earned him great respect in the entertainment world. Dennis Arndt is survived by his wife, Majee Downey, his children, and his grandchildren. His legacy as a talented actor and a brave individual will continue to inspire audiences and performers. His passing marks the end of an era in American theater and film. Roberto Cani, a renowned Italian violinist and the longtime concertmaster of the Los Angeles Opera Orchestra, has passed away at the age of 57 after bravely battling pancreatic cancer. Born in Milan, Italy, Cani began studying the violin at the age of 7 and later attended the Milan Conservatory of Music, where he earned the prestigious Minetti Prize in 1986. His exceptional talent and dedication to his craft led to success in various international competitions, including the Paganini competition in Genoa, 1990, the Jeunesses Musicales competition in Belgrade, 1991, and the Tchaikovsky International Competition in Moscow, 1994. Throughout his career, Cani performed across the world in countries such as Italy, Russia, Germany, Japan, and the United States. He collaborated with some of the world's most famous orchestras, including the La Scala Orchestra, Moscow Symphony Orchestra, and RAI Symphony Orchestra. In 2011, he was appointed concertmaster of the Los Angeles Opera Orchestra, where his artistic leadership helped shape the orchestra's unique sound, beyond his performing career. Cani was passionate about teaching and mentoring young musicians, serving on the faculty of California State University, Northridge. He was also an accomplished violin and bowmaker, creating instruments that were highly valued by fellow musicians. Roberto Cani is survived by his wife Elena and their daughter Sofia. His impact as a musician teacher, and mentor, will continue to inspire many for generations. His passing marks a significant loss to the world of classical music. Karen Durbin was a famous American writer and editor who worked hard to help women and speak up for what was right. She passed away at the age of 80 because of a sickness called dementia. Her family and friends confirmed the sad news. Karen was born in New York City. She started her career as a writer and editor during a time when many things in journalism were changing. She became well known in the 1970s for her smart essays and writing, including a popular column called The Intelligent Woman's Guide to Sex in Mademoiselle magazine. She wrote about women being strong and changing the way society works. In the 1990s, Karen became the editor of a newspaper called The Village Voice. She was the second woman ever to have this job. As editor, she made important decisions that helped the paper talk about new things, like LGBTQ+ rights and different cultures. This made the paper more exciting and important to read. Karen also wrote movie reviews for big newspapers like the New York Times, where people loved her smart and funny thoughts on movies. She helped many people understand films better. Karen's work inspired many journalists and readers. She is remembered for her strong voice and her belief in making the world better. She leaves behind her family and many people who admired her work. Simon Philip Cowell was born on October 7, 1959, in Lambeth, London, and grew up in Elstree, Hertfordshire. His mother, Julie Brett, was a ballet dancer, and his father, Eric Selig Philip Cowell, worked in the music industry and as a real estate agent. From a young age, Simon was exposed to both the arts and business, as his parents valued both creativity and working in business. Even though Simon grew up in a well-off family, he had a rebellious time in school. He went to several boarding schools, including Dover College, but did not like following rules. His dislike for authority showed that he was someone who wanted to do things his own way. At the age of 16, Simon decided to leave school and follow his own path. His father, Eric, played a big role in Simon's early life by introducing him to the music industry, where Eric had important contacts and knowledge. This helped spark Simon's future dreams, but his road to success wasn't easy. Simon learned from his early challenges the importance of hard work and being independent. Simon's first job wasn't glamorous at all. He started working as a mailroom clerk at EMI Music Publishing, a position his father helped him get. Although the job was basic and not exciting, it gave Simon a chance to see how the music industry worked behind the scenes. However, Simon didn't like how slow his career was moving, so he left EMI and briefly tried working in real estate. He didn't enjoy that job and quickly went back to the music world. In the early 1980s, Simon joined Fanfare Records, where he began to make a name for himself. He signed artists like Sunita, who had hits like So Macho and Toy Boy. These early years had some successes and some failures, as Simon learned how tricky the music business could be. One of Simon's strongest qualities during this time was his willingness to take risks. Even when things were uncertain, he trusted his gut, and that would help him later in his career. His big break came in the late 1990s and early 2000s when he moved from working behind the scenes to becoming a famous face. His big moment was when he became a judge on the TV show Pop Idol in 2001. People quickly noticed his honest and sharp comments, and his tough but funny style made him very popular. He became a well-known figure almost overnight. After the success of Pop Idol, Simon went on to co-create The X Factor in 2004 and Got Talent in 2006. These shows became huge hits worldwide, with versions appearing in many different countries. Simon's talent for spotting and developing stars, along with his love for entertainment, helped make him one of the most important people in television. Around this time, Simon also started Psycho Entertainment, a company that focused on music, TV, and film production. Through Psycho, he signed and promoted famous artists like One Direction, Leona Lewis, and Susan Boyle, all of whom became global superstars. Simon's ability to find talent and turn it into big success made him known as a visionary in the entertainment world. His work changed the talent show format, providing opportunities for many artists to start their careers. Shows like The X Factor and Got Talent launched the careers of stars like Little Mix, Fifth Harmony, and James Arthur. Besides his TV work, Simon also played an important role in the music industry with his record label, Psycho Music, which worked with some of pop music's biggest stars. By combining music and TV, Simon helped create a special connection that continues to influence pop culture today. Simon's accomplishments have been recognized with many awards and honors. He has been listed in Time magazine's 100 Most Influential People in the World, and even has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. These recognitions show how much he has impacted the world as a producer, entrepreneur, and cultural icon. Even with all his success, Simon has faced challenges. In 2017, he had a serious fall at his home, which made him realize he needed to take better care of his health. This event led Simon to change his lifestyle by eating healthier and focusing more on his well-being. He has also received criticism for being tough and making controversial choices on his shows. But Simon has shown that he can learn from his mistakes, balancing his tough side with moments of kindness and encouragement for the people on his shows. On a personal level, Simon's life changed in 2014 when his son, Eric, was born. Named after Simon's late father, Eric has brought Simon great joy and inspiration. Simon often talks about how fatherhood has changed his views and made him focus more on what truly matters in life. Simon Cowell's impact goes beyond just entertainment. He has changed how talent scouts, producers, and TV personalities are seen. His shows not only entertain millions, but also give hopeful artists a chance to follow their dreams. Through his shows, Simon has also changed how talent is discovered by letting audiences vote for their favorite contestants, giving viewers a sense of involvement. This shift has revolutionized the entertainment world. Simon is also known for his charitable work. He has supported many charities like Together for Short Lives and the Katie Piper Foundation, using his fame to help others. Today, Simon is still a major figure in entertainment. He continues to judge on Britain's Got Talent and America's Got Talent, bringing his mix of humor and honesty to the shows. He is also working on new projects through Psycho Entertainment, keeping his creative ideas at the forefront of the industry. Simon's personal life revolves around his family, including his fiancée, Lauren Silverman, and their son, Eric. He has said he wants to spend more time with his family while still following his passion for discovering new talent. Simon Cowell's story shows the power of determination, innovation, and being true to yourself. From starting in a small job in a mailroom to becoming a global entertainment mogul, Simon has always pushed boundaries and reshaped success. His ability to adapt and grow has kept him relevant in the ever-changing world of entertainment. As a producer, entrepreneur, and cultural icon, Simon Cowell has made a lasting impact on entertainment. His legacy is one of creativity, hard work, and striving for excellence, inspiring future generations to keep reaching for their dreams.